Wait a minute. Alright. So I'm halfway done building a ship. I know I have like 3 tanks I need to finish, but ever since releasing those ship chips, I've wanted to build my own ship. And no, the destroyer is technically not mine. Well, it's halfway mine. So what follows is not so much the process, but I guess basically at a glance of what I was doing. Also what else I was doing other than build the ship, as these build videos usually go. So enjoy. Okay, this is what I have so far. So I guess this is the boat equivalent of a gray box. So we actually do have a somewhat detailed hull. It's very round, very curvy, subdivided and all that. And for everything else, we basically just have very simple shapes and blocks. So basically I haven't done any details yet, but that's the next logical step. So actually to do this, I believe there's some like chairs you can use too, but I ended up using basically a hologram of Half-Life 2 models to try and get the scale of this right. And actually to get pictures of this thing, I believe the best place I went was it Ship's Encyclopedia or Naval Encyclopedia? But anyway, this thing does run. I already have the ship chips inside of it. Modified ship chips. Yeah, I think that's well, a fun way to do building is you can actually drive your thing around as you build it. But I guess I can talk about how I did the hull. So here we are in Blender, and here is the subdivided hull. You can see it's just a bunch of squares, but shaded smooth, so I like to shade it flat. So the actual mesh looks like this. In fact, I can turn off the subdivision modifier. You can see that's what the actual mesh looks like, and the subdivision is a modifier that goes on top. But I was also doing some gray boxing in Blender. So yeah, this is how ugly it looked initially anyway, and I was just looking at like scale numbers and like basically eyeballing some shapes. So I guess that's another point. I'm pretty much the only thing that is going to be mesh is the hull of the ship, the part that is in and out of the water, the skin of it, if you will. The rest is going to be built out of props, probably as props, primitive, mostly primitive. And basically this is right before detailing, assuming I actually finish this.
Right, watch, right? And then it gets in the water, and then it's like starts swimming. it's actually swimming away. And watch it like slow down, and it like, oh no, it decided not to do it, but it'll actually turn. It like knows where it's going. For the most part, anyway.
No, it went through the canal. Oh, there it is. Okay.
What, it did?
Are you sure he's not controlling the fish? I see him. Oh.
No, I think he's, or maybe. May actually be controlling the fish.
Oh shit.
Next gen.
Listen. Oh crap. Oh crap, not good, not good, not good. My last words is this is not Skibidi Riz. I'm reporting you to Skibbity Toilet. Nice. Uh-oh. That's right, I'm too heavy. You're not going anywhere, boy. We got you pinned. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's go. This is retarded. Oh no! I can't like climb over the last little bit. Oh no. No, 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 no. Ooh, I don't know if there's any saving him. What? What did you grab? What's all this crap over here? Something to excavate finally. The base plate's like in the middle and it's kind of in. Hang on, let me get closer to the...
Another boat.
Yeah, well, yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, this is what we were doing earlier, is going around with Jack's excavator thingy. Grab it. Ooh, yeeted.
I'm also trying to figure out why the suspension is behaving weirdly.
Help. Help. You spin me right round, baby, right round like a... Oh.
George Floyd racing.
George Floyd racing.
Bro.
Would that be a naturally aspirated engine, or what would that be?
Okay.
Naturally aspirated.
This is too much.
Bro.
What the? Don't get in it, please. Like, unironically, don't get it.
I'm getting what? Now it makes you want to kind of go in it. It makes you wonder about the people who built it.
What did you say there?
It makes you wonder who built it and how do you get in it.
I mean, hologram.
Oh, okay, well.
I'm trying to parent this gate. It's not letting me parent this gate. What the?
Hey!
Well,
Ghost
let me see.
Ghost Rider.
Okay.
Let me select the prop, dang it.
I can't select it. Ugh. I'm having bad FPS. Can you stop that?
Having bad FPS. I'm having bad FPS, guys. Could you stop?
Alright, this is what we are working with so far. So, I'm definitely not done with all the details at all, and I have to pass over areas I've already been over. But we have the, well, really there's one turret, just copy paste it in 3 spots. We got most of the superstructure done. Actually, all of it, really. Again, just missing details. Whatever this tumor is supposed to be. But actually, I've just begun adding some of the details, in this case windows. And yeah, having windows on the ship actually makes it look like a ship, it turns out, weirdly enough. But I guess we can take a look at some of the models. The superstructure is basically self-explanatory. You can see I have... These are basically giant cubes with, what are these? I actually can't get the name of it by looking at it. But these are cylinders in the corners with like really low shading, low smoothing on the shading. I'm pretty sure the real ship doesn't have this, but I think it looks nice. And that's only in some areas, so still have a hard edge in some areas, but I think it looks fine. So the superstructure is very basic. I've even done some platforms in areas and some of the railing, but the most interesting thing, I suppose, is the turret, which we can take a look at. Did I mention this was all made of primitives? Yeah, so I'm not actually going to try to cut holes in things, and I would like to have a tarp that goes over the base of the turret to the mantlet, but yeah, this will have to do. So I didn't model any thickness of the armor necessarily. There's just going to be a difference in materials here. But one interesting thing is that this prop, these 2 props are separate, so if I get my color tool out, because when you angle a plate, there's going to be a recess up here, so I've added a prop just to have it be even with the top. Same with this like top ring here. And also, at least for the front, for the bottom. Now, for the most part, you're not going to be able to see the bottom, so yeah, just to keep it nice and flat and clean. But otherwise, just some really basic shapes. In the case of the guns, repeated, so I can just yeah, copy paste the same gun into the 3 holes. Unfinished rangefinder, turret, base with some sort of scaffolding. And I suppose for the platforms, the interesting thing here is that I have 2 plates. So one plate is, yeah, the same material as the rest of the superstructure. However, the top plate, and there's quite a bit of Z fighting as you get further and further away. Is it gonna prove me wrong now? Yeah, Z fighting. So there's like half an inch between the tops of these plates, but yeah, Z fighting on this scale stuff. Yeah, the top is just the same plate, but just materialed with this wood texture, I suppose. And then there's the funnel. So the funnels are not 1-to-1. They're supposed to be rounded here. They're supposed to be it's supposed to recess over here, but ain't good enough. And I'm actually not done with the funnels. So they're supposed to be almost like a cage that goes around the top to cover it, but well, and I'm not really sure what this is, like some sort of additional exhaust. It's interesting. But yeah, I wanted to mention the windows here. The what is this, like cockpit? There's 2 layers of windows though, but these are, let me get it, unparented. All this is a primitive ladder. So you can see. Yep. Step count. Step height. Yeah, I'm gonna say it again, the primitive ladder goes so hard. It's insane. And the filling is just like actually using a plane for once to fill it in with black. But that's basically it. That's where I am now. And so probably right now I'm gonna go around detailing and coming over things that I didn't quite finish. Which, yeah, the windows do really make it look like a ship, because previously it was just this gray structure and it's like you can't tell what you're looking at.
Hold on,
This
I need
is
you
the
to.
fourth
Where's
time
the
today.
Jeff? Can you see the shell hitting the car?
I can't. No.
Oh, you know they would like free cam.
No, I'm free camming right now, but I don't see a shell.
Okay, I just like drive up to it and click, and it just fucking. Just fucking Thanos snap the server, dude.
I mean, there was this one time a garbage truck ran over my internet wire. Yeah, Britt was there. I think I was in the VC and I was like, oh, well, Sam, let me go see what this is.
For like a month. I thought he'd been shot or something.
Like a not protected internet wire issue.
Yeah, it was
Dude, my
laying out on the
internet
fucking
wire
lawn.
was hanging low, just like something else.
I can send a link to what his house looks like.
You Americans have it in the fucking sky.
Do you know the Muffin Man?
You know the Muffin Man.
Jimmy! Help me! Michael Jackson's coming, Jimmy! More like Michael Jackson.
More like actually, no, I'm not saying that either. That's too bad.
That's a little bit too much.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a little bit
checking
too...
off kids.
Ooh. Boat gaming. Yes, my good sir. Boat gaming.
Gaming.
Oh, the retardation is popping up now then.
Oh god. Oh god, T-Jack is coming to T-Jack the server.
Coming that T-nut in your mouth.
That's bad.
I don't know why I said that.
That's pretty bad.
Am I periodically invading your space?
No.
Like when I resize a primitive plate? Erickson.
I don't know. I was just standing there looking at Erickson, like build. Silently judging his atrocious shit.
Anything I make you don't like. Not like that matters, but...
Not like that made you... Pew, pew, pew.
What if I told
I
you?
just find it amusing how anything I make you just don't like.
It's so fucking ugly. You walked into that one. These little yellow men aren't
What's
gonna
it
be able to do
called?
shit to us like big Aryan dudes.
Big Aryan dudes. No, that was the Germans. And the Aryans were messing with the Japanese. I mean, the Germans were messing with...
Yeah, Aryans were messing with Japan. Dude, I have like the worst mental image. It's just like the whole locker room thing. You know the... What's the name of that fucking... The animation Putis Engaged or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just imagining that, but it's like... it's just... Instead, it's like a Japanese guy, and then the US, and then Britain and Germany.
Bro.
Okay, this looks way more reasonable, scale-wise.
I was about to do something super racist.
Go for it.
No, it just sounds
No,
stupid.
say-
It sounds like a freaking 16-year-old. Dude.
I mean, it's our sense of humor.
True.
Say it.
No.
Say it,
I'm
pussy.
good. I'm good.
Say Jesse, you fucking pussy.
It up.
Pick the joke up.
Pick the
Pick
joke up.
that-
Sorry, the joke is gone.
Pick up that joke.
Pick up that joke.
Put
Now,
it in the
put
trash can.
Now put it on general.
Put it in the trash can. Pick up that meme. Pick up that meme. Put it in shitposting.
You can move on.
Yeah, that's a fucking GMOD or the GMOD Discord mod.
GMOD. Having a stroke trying to listen to what you say, dude.
Dude,
You're turning
what
me
was
Japanese. I
that?
can't
Do we-
speak
it was
English
somebody-
anymore.
It was somebody jerking you up. What the fuck? Oh my god. I can't. Bro, Dev, you broke, dude. You broke. Broke me.
Shoot. I didn't finish. You did.
I didn't finish. Oh, damn, why we all broke? We all broke
You don't
hands.
make it any better, Dad.
I didn't finish. You did.
Gosh darn. Yeah, what's all this then?
Huh?
Oh, that's a nice one.
Oh my god.
What's up?
What is that? He has 8 large ground gas turbines. 8. And that's full of errors. God dang. I didn't understand the point of the lower turret behind the other two on Bert's ship.
It's like
I mean-
20,000 tons lighter than the US equivalent,
It,
but
it
it has.
looks cool, don't get me wrong.
It's equal.
It looks pretty cool, but
Yeah, I like the
damn, it's got
geometric
some
shit.
thick ass. It's got some thick ass fucking
Yeah,
cheeks.
it feels like it's a
Damn.
tumble home. So that helps. Ericsson
Do
copied
you
me
like
by
what
doing
you
the tumble
see?
home.
Yaji?
No.
Do you like what you see?
I made
Well, I
this
don't know
before
about
you
being
did
so
yours.
I'm gonna find a hole on
No.
this fucking thing, and I'm
I
gonna
drew
fuck
mine
it.
before
Yours?
you made yours.
Ooh.
Okay,
And
but I
posted
didn't see
so you saw
neither.
it. Yes, you
No,
did. Yes, you did.
that was later.
Yes, you
that was
did.
later. That was
Did
after
y'all
I
hear what he
motivated
said?
them.
Hello?
I didn't hear what he said, and I don't care. Ericsson's just lying right now.
Holy shit! I have 20 FPS. The fuck?
He only knows how to
How do
speak
you make
English.
these? How do I
Only
make these
definite.
shapes?
What shapes?
What shapes?
Oh, the hole. Oh, we Blender
Blender.
Max.
What's so fascinating about this cube, huh?
Oh, y'all are using fucking Blender.
Yeah,
I
get over
only
the
use
times.
Blender.
That's
Yeah.
lame. I don't know how to
Freaking
use
lame.
Blender. What the fuck?
Cringe.
Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo. Learn. Learn, old man.
Man, y'all are using Blender.
I only use Blender for the large solid shapes, and then everything.
I
else
use
I'm
my
like,
good old PHX props.
I
No, you
spend
don't.
17 hours modeling one fucking tiny detail because I want to kill myself. That's what you're saying.
Who are
effectively.
you trying to imitate?
Who are you trying to imitate, bro?
How?
I'm not trying. I'm succeeding. That's the difference.
Define how you're succeeding.
Ah,
Because I'm right.
What could I put on
Fair
here?
enough.
On the
Right.
back?
Ericsson, that shit.
What?
That is the most fucking Fire Nation ship.
What does that mean?
Fire Nation. Yeah,
Fucking
what?
Avatar.
That is the most Fire Nation ship. Hello?
It's it's ugly. It's fucking you're ugly, dude.
Yeah,
It's great.
You spawned it
I'm
without
looking
the
forward to
details. is
building
what I
a
meant.
new one with more experience. That's what I'm looking forward to.
I'm
I
looking
think
forward to
even with the
building another
details, it's pretty
one
ugly.
with
I like
more
the
experience.
details.
I think, Ericsson, I want to see you make a ship that doesn't look ugly. That's what I want to see you do.
Would be impossible.
Ericsson, be not ugly, impossible.
Is Accuracy International
Listen, that's
joining the server?
part of the reason I grew my hair. It's carrying a little
You grew your hair, meanwhile cut to like footage of you T-posing, and it's your like fucking puberty mustache. the accidental face reveal that you did. That you conveniently forget every time I bring it up.
No, I've never forgotten it.
You have.
Yeah,
There
Britt,
was-
where's your face reveal? We saw one eyebrow.
I didn't
That's
need
it.
one. You saw one eyebrow. When?
Yeah, picture you uploaded of a protest.
Oh yeah. No, it was the video. It was. That's when they said. What was it? I said. Our trap's gay. That's it. In the middle of like somebody doing their big speech. And that question is, our trap's gay.
This looks retarded. My view in particular. And we're here at the final stage. Well, for now anyway. The ship's missing a lot of things. Like its ability to carry at least scout aircraft. Seaplane launchers. Apparently this thing is a hangar. So they're definitely missing a few things. But rather than actually put on the missing superstructure and all the major pieces, I decided to put on some finer details, I suppose. So we have sort of a cockpit, which is made out of... Oh, I think I mentioned this already. Yeah, no. This is the primitive ladder and plain, like, windows. But we also have some portholes that are just spammed all over the ship by hand and later corrected with precision alignment. And by hand, I mean the physics gun. We have this ladder model, which I'll show you in a second, but it is made out of individual cubes. And the railing, which is more primitive ladder. Again, placed with the physics gun at first, and then the angles were cleaned up with precision alignment. Actually, this came out pretty good, the railing anyway. I was gonna make it more detailed, at least detailed in the sense that it has like multiple horizontal sections, but this seems fine to me. And you can see we have it over the back as well. Very nice. Yeah, we can come to the model. So, yep, you can see the ladder is, well, first of all, parented to a gate, and Viz clipped at the top to be level. And yes, made out of individual props, and if I wanted a longer ladder, I just joined these up. So, I'm not sure. Can't really see where it joins at the seam anyway. So, that's good. And we have the porthole, which is a primitive Taurus that is currently in the water. Primitive Taurus with a cylinder inside. And this is just spammed all over the ship, basically. It's again the railing. So I didn't really work on from that last point, I didn't work on the model too much. Because I was focused on getting it functioning, which turned out to be a problem.
Did you feed the boat Physium? What did you do?
I think
the boats.
I think I fed the boat Physium. Oh gosh.
Why does he has an interior? Why? A semi-interior.
Toot toot. What caliber guns are those? Are those like 300 millimeters?
75mm cannons in this, so
Yeah, like full scale.
I think so. You know how like
even-
trans investigating is a thing?
I never heard of that. No.
Yeah.
It's where you're like trying really hard to figure out if somebody's trans.
That's something I better get good at in 2025, though.
Yeah.
How do you tell though? Like, how do you get
Def
good
wants
at
to
it?
make sure he's only fucking men.
I feel like I'm relatively good at it, but I don't go out of my way to do it.
Well, wouldn't it be like a stealth thing? It would be like a submarine warfare where you like don't broadcast after you just listen passive, right?
Fucking Discord isn't picking up my laughs, but I promise I'm laughing at the shit you're saying.
It's like you're just sitting dead in the water. And it's like
I guess
there's a Russian submarine. out here.
Depends.
Except Russian submarine in this
It
case.
might be more
is
like
like
anti-surface warfare, where it's like you need to wait until you just like stumble upon it.
ASW.
Yeah.
Dude, just like in real life, it's a massive long tube, and you have to like. It's really hard to detect.
Pretty much
Massive
any
long.
random person that's worth dating will tell you that they're trans ASAP.
Except for that one video
Yeah.
I saw in the ACF Discord, where I'm not sure if it's a joke or
except for
not.
this one video in the most welcoming and like understanding community on the planet, the ACF Discord.
God.
You know
It's
that
some of the
video I'm
most
talking about? The
unhinged
dude
place
goes,
on Earth.
I want to see it. I want to see it.
I have no idea. You know the one where the guy's like sat in the car with the
Yeah,
lady,
yeah.
and he says, "Let me see you do. I want to see if it's bigger than mine." Wait, what? And then they leave.
Absolutely not.
I mean, in fairness, I feel like that's exactly what Def would do if he encountered a trans woman.
Me,
I think I'd die from a heart attack.
It just turns to dust.
Yeah.
I mean, he's scared of women, so God, he must be terrified of men.
Oh, true.
Yeah, that's why I'm in this Discord right now.
He's scared.
Third now.
I don't think Erickson picked up on the joke that Def was making. I guess Erickson's like a fetus, so I don't think he counts.
I wasn't even going for that. See, this is what happens a lot, is I make jokes I don't even intend to make.
Yeah, I mean, my assumption was that you were calling all of us not men.
Def, that's called autism.
I didn't realize
Is
it
it?
was gonna be that fucking joke.
I thought spending like, how long have we been building our ships for? And Garry's Mod, a 2006
That's
video
also
game?
autism. There could be multiple
3 days.
No, I wasn't expecting anyone to use these. What have you done? What did you do?
Ascending. It's ascending.
What did you do?
I set it to 600 for constant. And I set the ranger count to 1. Oh,
600 gun. Oh,
oh, look out! Quick, get out of there!
shoot.
Ooh.
So I
We,
can have a loader per turret.
Is this it?
Am I only allowed a loader in the center of the fucking ship?
Can
Well,
you
you
reach?
can't reload all the guns. That's the problem. Like,
Can
I
you
have a
reach?
center battery, so I can do that, but yeah, that's it.
Oh, but I mean, they still have base plate to even use them, though.
Yeah, you need, yes, and you can only have one gunner per base plate.
Wait, can't I
Or
just
one
pair the
loader per
base plate to another plate?
I don't know, because it needs the gunner. So the the guns need to be linked and everything.
No. Can't I just like have him? Oh shoot. Well, no. I
just have
I
the
can
base
put a
plate.
base plate below each turret, and I can parent the base plate to the whole base, and then I can parent the turret to that.
Maybe?
Right?
I don't know.
I'm
I
not
believe
sure. Try it.
I mean, you'd have to weld the base
Yeah, you can have like a
plate.
crew, but you still need gunners and shit.
Do you have to weld the bit? Hold on.
I don't know.
You cannot parent the ACF.
Oh yeah,
base
you can't
plate.
base plates. Yeah. You have to wear it.
Okay, well, I mean, we'll still try it. Whatever.
I'm gonna fucking crash out if I do it.
You're about to make me act up. You're about to make me do something I regret.
ACF, but I mean to something illegal.
I love the way they were like armored combat framework, but we just like nuked any other form of armored combat.
Shoddy, I don't know, Shoddy. Man. Screw it, you know what? We're trying to retard it way. We're gonna see what happens, okay? It's no need, we're not gonna crash all the way out yet.
I hit the ACF crew limit, guys.
How many crew do you have? I'm just doing
get the
loader, I don't need freaking crew. I don't know.
8. You have 8, Max.
The goon session is coming to an abrupt end.
I love there's 3 people right now building ships.
Oh gosh, we cooked.
They're all having a crash.
We're cooked. We're cooked. We're so cooked. We're all cooked. Okay, I'm good. I'm actually good. My ship works. The one loader.
All 3 guns.
Yeah.
Okay.
The reload rate is really long. Oh, he's only reloading 1 gun at a time. So you can just fire without a loader on RV?
Yeah, I mean my gun's loaded like instantly without the loader.
Okay. Did you get rid of your loaders entirely? Is that why?
Yeah, I got rid of mine.
So is adding loaders the problem?
I just got rid of mine.
Adding loaders. Oh my god.
I would honestly not be too surprised. Brit couple hours ago. I don't know why everybody's complaining. This
Well, you know what? The interesting thing is I wasn't having issues a couple hours ago.
yeah, guess what? Now
And I
you are.
haven't been having issues. Up until I tried to build a battleship.
Okay,
which
now
is
I
like
can
the
fire.
distinction.
Until you try to use ACF.
No, now we're good. Now we're good. The run is saved.
What do you mean now we're good? It's not loading. How is yours loading?
So you have to remove the loaders first and respawn it. Because if you remove the loaders, it's like, I guess the loader died or something.
So that goes to hit pulse.
Yes, on your camera is what I'm using right now. But eventually I'm going to use ghetto fire control system. Hey. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
The fuck did you do, Bird?
It's not dead.
What? What? Oh, why?
Just shot dead, but he just got the server.
Why? Jeff doesn't have any wood on his fucking thing.
Oh.
There's no wood. Why did it crash?
There's no wood. Why did it crash?
I mean, you can make this now, Yaji, in Stormworks as well because they added like tiny.
Yeah, they added
mechanical
the-
Yeah,
hinges and
but
shit.
this was
they
physics
added the
based.
mechanical.
Yes,
like,
it is physics-based in
It is
Stormworks.
physics-based.
I'm gonna kill you. That's like Storm. Sorry,
But the
that's
wheels are
Stormworks. That's like
scripted.
if you Stormworks. No. You can use like a
No,
regular wheel and have
Ranger
it on
wheels.
a. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but
you
this
can
is
also
Source Engine.
There's also physics wheels. Yeah, it's shit engine is what it is. It's like crashes. Like this is why you're in this server and not like anywhere else because we can't crash it immediately by playing with the game.
Oh no, I'm over here because of ping.
I interacted with a feature and the server died. Like,
But yep, new ship. New ship just dropped. And I definitely picked one of the times of all time to start building this thing with the new ACF3 updates. So actually, the new ACF3 update is actually really good if you want to build tanks with it, because it comes with this new AI controller and stuff. And that's where that train of thought is gonna end. So yeah, other people were building ships too. Britt Erickson, also Eric Panzer's, well, actually existing ship that he scaled down. Getting them to work. Well, that's not too important to me. What's important for me to finish right now is the model, because I sort of got my thing functioning already. I mean, it's missing ballistics, but right now the thing sometimes doesn't fire when you spawn it because settings. But don't worry, we'll terrorize the ACF3 devs to support a ship AIO controller. At this rate, with the amount of people suddenly building ships, it's actually been great. They're pretty cool. Scale ships, that is. But until I actually probably finish the model on this thing at the very least, I'll see you around.